First time?
First time.
Have you had a girl cut before?
I have twice before.
Tell me about those
Yeah,
experiences.
I believe it was like 2016, 2017.
Okay.
I had a curly cut. It was good. It was just kind of, I had a lot of damage, so we just kind of cut
went in
it.
and knocked it out?
Yeah, just cut it.
Was it a big difference?
It was a big difference.
Oh, so you did a big chop.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. And then again in 2020, I did another cut. Not too much
Okay.
off, just more of a style.
Okay. That initial chop in, like you said, 16 or 17, that was kind of the beginning of you trying to get your hair
Definitely.
as healthy as you could?
That was the first time.
To 2020, that's like either 3 or 4 years, depending on when that cut was. Had you had a cut in between the chop and there?
No.
Interesting. So when you go that long, I'm sure they had to do more than you wanted to, or did you tell them, no,
They
stay,
did more
stay
than
with
I wanted to.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's
Because
a
they
lot of
probably
damage.
had to.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I mean, even if you're taking really good care of your hair in those
Right.
3 years, just not having it cut that long,
Yeah.
you just won't be able to get away from that.
Yeah.
So we gotta ask, now, when was the last time you cut this?
Since 2020.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Right on time.
3 to 4 years. It's
Perfect.
good.
What do we gotta do to get you to come see us more often?
Make it pretty.
Okay. Let's go over some of the basics. Do you sleep with it wet? Are you putting any
No.
oils in it? Do you straighten it?
I do straighten it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Why?
I just don't love it. Like midday, it gets frizzy, it gets big, and I feel like some of the hair falls to the front and some of it looks stringy. Prefer not to deal with it.
So you straighten it because of the unhealthy aspects of your curls.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is get you to not be unhealthy, and then
Yes.
you won't do things to
Correct.
further damage it.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
curls are awesome. Again, I
Thank
honestly,
you.
we're just mad. I cannot
Yeah.
imagine you with straight hair.
It just feels really heavy on top too, like especially in the back.
Makes sense.
It gets
Just-
really flat back there.
Well,
and
not
so
having had a
it's
cut in that
wide.
long, those
Yeah.
if you had any layers at any point, I
Right.
mean that's a pretty long
Right.
piece to have coming right from the top here. We're gonna definitely hike that up to get you some shape.
Perfect.
You got heat damage from the root all the way down. That's gonna age your hair out a lot faster. So that's why you're kind of seeing it get real see-through down there at the ends, just from the breakage because it got brittle from it being dry.
Right.
So you think you can
I can
you can
not
quit it?
straighten it. Yeah.
All right.
I try to do more curly and just get more comfortable with it, and so I'm just ready to only do curly
Just
hair.
you
I'm
really-
over straightening it.
You owe it to yourself. I mean,
I
this
do.
is such awesome hair. Is
Thank
there any
you.
product in this at the moment?
No.
Cool. What are you currently using as far as shampoo conditioner goes?
Miel,
Okay. How long have you been using that?
maybe about a year.
Okay. Styling products, same?
Miel, yeah. Just the mousse,
Okay.
and then Tresemme hairspray.
Gotcha.
I've been using that for a very long time, and I don't want to use it anymore. It's
Okay, yeah.
damaging my scalp.
Take a real strong mental note. I want you to feel your hair here. You have nothing in your hair at the moment, right? You're gonna feel that when we get done with it, and I just want you to try to remember that feeling versus what you feel when we're all done.
Okay.
It should feel very different. And the point I'm trying to make to that is if this is what your hair feels like with nothing in it, that tells me that something's getting left behind. Your hair is probably 100% unnaturally porous due to the heat damage. That is gonna let a lot more in than what should be getting in, which is gonna make it harder to get out. So it is gonna grab a hold of stuff, so you're gonna get product buildup very easily. So that's something to keep in mind. And when you're doing a rinse, do a really, even when you're using InnerSense, keep that in mind. That rinses out a lot easier than Miel does. Alexis is phenomenal. She's gonna show you how to style your hair up. We're gonna make unhealthy hair look healthy with things that won't cause your new growth any damage, so that eventually you won't have to force it to look like anything. It will just actually be that with, again, little to no effort.
I love
and
that.
it's
That's the
not
goal.
going to be hard for you.